list of electrodes, a list of filler materials, a list of workpieces. So if we are using stainless steel and stainless steel, we can use either. So for example, this is 304 stainless steel, this is 316 stainless steel. We can either use 304 stainless steel, this is 304 electrode, or either we can use 316 electrode. Okay, at some time if I am using aluminium and I am going to weld with copper, okay, I can use nickel electrode here. It is totally different now. So this type of selection is completely done on the book, that is based on the book. Okay, well, that is ASME 2C, right? Okay. The next one is non-consumable electrode welding. So these 5 types of welding comes under non-consumable. Here, this electrode is not going to melt at all. There is no melting part or there is no consuming part of this electrode. Only what is going to happen? The electrode will not melt. The electrode will only supply the heat, or it will only supply the current. Okay, this current will in turn gives us the heat. So we are going to use an extra filler metal. We are going to use extra filler metal like this, so that this extra filler metal will melt and it will fill the gap between this welding part. Okay, so this comes under the non-consumable electrode welding, right? Like soldering. Okay. So the first one type of welding is shielded metal arc welding, or otherwise known as manual metal arc welding. This is the basic type of welding what you are seeing in day to day. This is a basic type of welding what you are going to see. Okay, it is used in most of areas like in buildings, constructions, in automobile weldings, other in household applications, like if you can see grills and gates in the houses, right? So this arc welding is predominantly used there. Okay, so here this arc welding comes under the consumable electrode welding type. So the definition is that here we are going to join two metal by application of heat. Here the application of heat comes means, okay, here based upon the heat source you can differentiate the different types of welding. If you are going to use electricity for producing heat, it is known as arc welding. If you are using friction to produce the heat, it is known as friction welding. If you are using resistance to create the heat, that is known as resistance welding. If you are going to use gas to create the heat, that is known as gas welding. That's all. Okay. So based upon the source of heat, or the source of heat, the types of welding can be changed. Here it is known as, see, welding part. If you read the heading clearly, you can find out the process what is going on inside. The shielded metal arc welding. So we are going to use shielded metal. Here the shielded metal, it denotes the electrode. Okay, here the electrode is like what to say? See, for a normal shielded metal arc welding, the electrode will be like this. So there will be electrode. Okay, this electrode will be coated with coated with the flux. Flux. Okay, the main usage of flux we will see it later. Here you can see this is the transformer. The negative is given to the workpiece, positive is given to the electrode, and then this positivity is going to the electrode coated, then goes to the electrode. Once you bring this workpiece which is negative charge and the electrode which is positive charge, when you bring near, there will be some R gap spark. The spark happens only if we have a R gap of around 2 to 3 millimeter. Not centimeter, 2 to 3 millimeter. If you maintain the gap between this electrode and the workpiece of 2 to 3 millimeter, the arc gap creates. This arc gap will create the arc, not arc, spark. Once you are maintaining the spark is converted into arc welding. Arc. So this arc will produce the heat. So this heat helps to melt the electrode, and as he said, it is going to join the metal. Right? So here the main thing is that this electrode, it is going to melt. Okay, so this type of welding comes under the consumable electrode welding process. Okay, the point one. The second one is that here it is flux coated. As I already said, it's flux coated. Okay, we will see one by one. The first one is, see here, this is the base metal which is going to melt. So once this is the electrode which is covered with the electrode coating, that is known as flux. Okay, so this is the core wire. Core wire is nothing but, see, if these two workpieces mild steel, our electrode will be a mild steel. Okay, or our electrode will be mild steel. So upon supplying the electricity, this arc gap is created, spark is created, arc is created. Okay, so one major part is that while we are doing welding, we are going to use goggles. The main purpose of using goggles is to avoid the eye problem. The thing is, main reason for that is that, see, here the melting point of this particular